Alright, garden update. Working on the tomato row. Got some marigold. Got a little update for the tub garden as well. See those bags floating. Got one over there too. These tubs that I added water lilies to, I'm already starting to see some mosquitoes, so I needed to get some fish in these for at least for some mosquito control, if nothing else. And so I stopped by the local fish store this evening on the way home, and they didn't have very many minnows, but I bought 4 white cloud minnows, 2 rainbow shiners. That's all they had. And I recently saw a steam fought video about everybody sleeping on paradise fish, and I've never kept them. And they, I've heard that they can be kept in tubs. So the fish store had several paradise fish, and she was really wanting to get rid of some because they had grown up and were getting a little aggressive. So I got a couple. I got one big pretty male and then another one that looked, they're probably all male, but I got one that was more drab and smaller, just in case I might get a female, but I'm putting them in separate tubs. One's going in there with that water lily, and the other one's in here. This tub's getting going a little green water, but that's okay. It just means there'll be a lot of food in there, live food for it. These tubs, actually I left them up all winter. They just didn't have any livestock in them, and I just recently moved the lilies back out from the greenhouse tub. And you can see over there's an empty tub. That's a 40-gallon Tough Stuff tub I picked up at Tractor Supply, and I'm setting this one up as a quarantine. I expect to have some fish coming in the mail here in, I don't know, a couple weeks, 3, whenever the folks up north can ship. So I want to get this set up. I'll put some substrate in it that's already alive and I'll put some plants in there that already have lots of beneficial bacteria, and try to get it jump started. And then I'll cover it with a net, several layers of net, because I don't want any bad critters in there for my new fish that are going to come in from Pebbland Creek Aquatics. I'm excited. They're about to start shipping again. Rice fish are doing great. I don't know how many I've got in there. I get up to 20, and then I can't tell if I'm counting the same ones. There's a couple of little ones in there that are blue color instead of white, the platinum. And then this tub has a trio of white clouds already in it from my 300-gallon tub. So anyway, that'll be fish in all the tubs except for the brand new one over there. But I'll have snails in it. I'm gonna get it up and going and get the cycle going, so it'll be ready for some Danios. Eventually I'll move them into a tank, but probably wait and do that later this summer when I move everything to the new fish room. See, I'm watering the tomatoes. The rest of the garden is a mess. I've got a lot of work to do. See here, I've got some pool filter sand and some crushed coral. I put this lily pot in there, so it's got substrate and everything ready to go. I've tested the water. Water's a little cloudy because I just added a little bit of crushed coral and some of that pool filter sand, so we'll have some substrate down in there in the actual tub itself. One of the paradise fish. Boy, he's pretty. I've never kept him before, but I heard that you can do them in tubs, and so that's what I'm going to do. Instead of just putting a betta in there or maybe some more minnows, we're going to try paradise fish. The rest of these tubs all had substrate already. They're ready to go. Found some pretty marigolds to plant under the tomatoes. The tomatoes are doing good. I've already got blossoms, so I'm excited. That one needed a tomato catch. So now they all have one, and I have one extra. I'm just going to put it here in the front for now. All right. Feel better about that. Get these marigolds planted. Put some more of that garden soil, top dress everything. Get some fresh fertilizer to them. Filling up the tub a little bit, although we're going to get some rain soon, so. See if I can see these shiners at all. Afraid I have two females. I'm going to have to be on the lookout for another male. I can't catch them in the 300-gallon tub if there's any left in there. They're too quick and stay close to the bottom. There's a lot of darker minnows in there. There's no way I can catch right now, not till I empty it. And those are just your standard white clouds there, 4 of them. I think they may be all females, but it's okay because I've got males that I can catch. And I add a male in there with the females. Paradise fish. On to the next bags. My local fish store haul. The next paradise fish. Here he is, or she, probably a he. What's next? We've got these white clouds. And if they're all females, well, I'll throw one of my males in there. Okay, here's the white clouds. There's 2 bigger ones, and ones, 2 smaller ones. I think they're all females, but we'll see. And we've got 2 rainbow shiners. All right, there's the 2 shiners. Here, let's see if I can see them. Got some pretty color. One of those might be a male. Yeah, I believe there is a male. You see those fins shining? All right, let's get those bad guys in there. Guys and gals, hopefully. Let's hope for a good season of summer tubbing. And I'm just starting these 2 shiners in this smaller tub here. Eventually, I'll move them into another one of these 40 gallons or into a tank. Getting dark on me, but I did get the marigolds planted. Probably gonna pick up a couple more. Filling up that tub. Got all the fish in for the night. So I'll see you in Arkansas I'll see you